Yeah, I think that one might be Atari. And what is this? Axe of Rage. I don't think I've ever seen Axe of Rage before. All right, I just pulled out all the ones I don't have already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That would be $33. Let's see if we can work a deal. Came to look at your game stuff here. I assume this is your stuff, right? Since she said hi? Okay. $1 a piece on all the games?
Yep.
That's a really good price.
Buy them all, give you a better price.
What is up, friends, and welcome back to episode 95 of Thrifting Throwdown, the show where you and I hit the road getting down and dirty at yard sales, thrift stores, and flea markets just like this one on our never-ending quest to build a massive video game collection as cheaply as possible. Last episode, we were getting down and dirty out in the rain and somehow still turning up amazing video game gems, just like Super Mario RPG, one of the best games of all time. Picked that thing up for $5. What an amazing score that was. But that's not all. We saw all kinds of other games, picked up some cool stuff, and we even saw a freaking zebra. Wow. Can you believe that we saw a zebra during our thrift hunt? That has to be the first time that has ever happened in the history of YouTube video game hunting. If I'm wrong, let me know down in the comments, but I'm pretty sure that is the first ever game hunting zebra we've ever seen. Zebras notwithstanding, we also added a bunch of games to the collection, and after all of the additions from our rainy day of game hunting, we ended the day with 3,220 games in our thrifted video game collection. A massive number of games, and I am out here today at Blue Ridge Flea Market trying to add to that number and build an even bigger collection. As always, stick around until the end of the video so you can see my best thrifts of the day. But aside from that, I think there's been enough talk for now, and it is time for some thrift hunting action. So lace up your boots, we're hitting the road. It is time for a thrifting throwdown. Oh yeah!
Is this your stuff over here? What are you asking on the games? What are you asking on the games here? 5 each. Spyro. Which one?
I got my daughter all kinds of Spyro.
Oh, Spyro? You were a fan of Spyro?
Oh, yeah.
That's cool.
I don't know if I ever did figure out all the stuff.
Yeah. Something new every time. Well, I need a state of emergency. I'll give you $5 for that one. Oh, moment of truth. Is it in there?
I done that with movies. That's why I'm telling you.
Oh, actually, let me look at that disc real quick. It's got some damage on the other side. Flip it over real quick. See the peeling right there. Let me look at these again. Let me look at the Spider one.
Incomplete.
Still. Let me think about that one. If I find a better copy, I'll grab it. But thank you. What do we got there? Croc. Master, very cool. Thank you very much.
Back away, not today. Disco lady.
So I see you've got some games in here. Like I see a sports game here. What do we got? That feels like an empty sleeve. Oh, you got some over there too. Random loose demo disc.
Yeah, and here you got a couple things like that too.
Another demo disc.
I was asking like $2 on the game. If you buy a whole bunch of them, $1 a piece.
Let me take a quick look. I'm gonna set those aside for now.
Because I don't check cases.
I feel ya. It's time consuming. Everyone's always telling me to check the cases. Check the cases. Exactly. Yeah. It's happened to me before, and I guarantee it'll happen again.
It's me. Hi. Oh, the problem is me.
Well, I think for me, 2 loose demo discs, and this was an empty sleeve.
$2?
Yeah, that works for me. Thank you. What are you asking on the games in the tote here? 3 each? Thank you. Okay. Don't have that one. $3 a piece on these. I don't have Tomb Raider Underworld. What else we got? Backyard Football. Haven't gotten that one before. Pinball. GameCube. Tony Hawk. Okay. What did I find here? 1, 2, 3, 4. I found 4 of them. Yeah, would you do 10 for the 4? All right, perfect. I just gotta make sure they're in there. That's 1, 2, and I already checked that bottom one. All right, perfect. Thank you. Oh, I just noticed your box here. 91 Nintendo jackets? Wow. I take it you just have the empty jackets there, no games, right? Oh, at home you didn't bring them? Okay. Gotcha, that's still interesting. Wow. Literally have never seen a box that big of empty cases like that before. So we're walking around and I'm absolutely shocked by how full this place is right now. I've tried to come here so many times before and it's been a total bust. And yet, of course, today it was raining in the morning. So I'm like, oh, it's probably gonna be a bust again. But nope, for some reason, it is in full swing today.
Ladies and gentlemen, the time is now 11 o'clock. We will no longer be serving any items off of the breakfast menu.
Okay. Nothing off the breakfast menu anymore. All right, what do we got here? Hidden Agenda. I don't think I've ever heard of Hidden Agenda. Interesting. Also got an Xbox 360 sitting there. Wonder if there's any other gaming stuff nearby. All right, I just pulled out all the ones I don't have already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That would be 33 bucks. Let's see if we can work a deal. Is this your stuff here?
Yeah.
I pulled out a bunch of your demo discs here. I was curious what kind of deal you could work. There's 11 of them in that stack. Yeah, I actually collect these, so I went through my collection. I was like counting, okay, I need this one, this one, this one. And these are the ones in the box I found, which surprisingly there were a bunch.
Yeah, I can't do that much on like I could do a 30 for them.
Oh.
30 even?
Yeah.
Okay, sure, let's go with that. Thank you.
When it seems like all is lost. When it feels as if you have no hope. When you are outnumbered, overpowered, and they've got you cornered. That's when you realize your last best hope is you.
Oh, you found a little tray of them. Okay. Yeah.
Make sure they're in there.
Okay.
There's 4.
Interesting. So I take it was just those two then, right?
I'm thinking.
What would you be asking on that one there?
Baby, what would you ask on this? Oh, this
Oh,
is
no,
the
that's-
DVDs. He's
yeah.
also getting-
What would take 3? All right, sounds good. Yeah, absolutely.
He does the handshake,
With
girl.
pleasure. Oh wait, there's another one in there. So
Nothing's in it.
okay, what would you want for the case? Because I could grab that and try to complete it later. 5 total? Sounds like a deal. Alrighty. There you
Knew
go.
I
I'm
had
glad
something.
glad I asked. I literally looked around and I was like, it couldn't hurt to ask.
Absolutely. You need to ask.
Exactly.
Because they're real, you know?
Weirdly, I was just thinking to myself that I must be almost all the way through this, and I realized I've got this whole other section over here that I have to look at still. Doing all right, though. We've got a bag of games at this point. Not bad, especially because I started the day with 0 expectations. I really wasn't expecting anything because it was so rainy this morning. So let's keep looking, see what else we can find, see if we can turn up even more games. More Switch games, especially. That would be nice. What did I spot over here? You got an Atari game, it looks like. I think that one might be Atari. And what is this? Acts of Rage. I don't think I've ever seen Acts of Rage before. Yeah, you know, it's got a floppy disk in there. I just saw. That is an old one. Yeah, shame the box got damaged. That's A mouse got to it. Yeah, I'm gonna need some. I'm gonna need some hand sanding after that. Very cool though. Do you have any other games, or just those?
There was a couple over there. I'm not sure.
Oh, were there? Maybe I missed them. Maybe they're gone.
Oh yeah, they're going.
Okay.
Oh well, PGA Tour. I don't think that's.
Yeah. Is that a game? Oh, it is a game. It's just so flat. I didn't realize it. A little Mac game. Wow. Flat Mac game. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate you double checking for me.
No problem.
Wow, those are cool and retro. And flat and mouse bitten.
Listen here, buddy. Every game I sell is guaranteed CWB, complete with bubonic plague.
So one Sega game, and then a PS box. What do we got? Jared and Labonte, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Huh. I think that's it. Is this your stuff here? So I see the one Sega game, and then you got the PlayStation. Was there any other gaming stuff I might be missing?
I do have some more games in here.
Oh, okay.
It's very much mixed.
Gotcha. I'm glad I asked because I keep like walking away from places and not seeing
It's
this
all
stuff.
over the place. So I think this side is movies, and then this side is mostly like just miscellaneous games.
And what are you asking on them?
$1 each, everything.
Okay, well, hey, that's a good price. Let me come look. And there was a big sign. I could have seen it myself.
I have I ran out of the big ones. I have ones that are like this big.
Oh,
but that's
okay.
still not even big enough. So
Yeah.
I need, giant ones.
All right. Well, the price is right. Unfortunately, I have all of them already, so I do appreciate you helping me out, though. Enjoy the rest of your day.
It's all older stuff, so.
Yeah. I mean, I do like the older stuff, but like I said, I have all that already.
Yeah.
I assume you don't want to split any of the PlayStation bundle, right? There was one game.
Like the game?
Well, there was one game in there that I need.
If you want the game, it's $1.
Okay, well, thank you. Yeah, the only one I didn't have from the whole pile here was this Jarrett and Labonte.
I came across the PlayStation
Yeah.
because my husband, he already has one.
Okay.
And we tested it out, and I'm like, well, these are the only ones
Yeah.
that I have, so we'll make it a bundle.
That makes sense. $1's not bad, though. Thank you. Getting to look at your game stuff here. I assume this is your stuff, right? Since she said hi? Okay. $1 a piece on all the games? That's a really good price. Unfortunately, I have a bunch of them already, but I can guarantee you I'll find some that I don't have instantly. Rip case, but only $1. This freaking Ryan kid who has more YouTube subscribers than me. In the Zone 2 mixed with Spider-Man.
Spider-Man back.
Yeah, I just saw that. Action Bass. I can always try to piece it back together, so for $1, it's worth it. Virtual Pool, Army Men Air Attack.
You look inside, which disc is in it?
It was the basketball one, I'm pretty sure, yeah. So you need the cover art, you need the back art, you need the game. Got one of the 3 for Spider-Man.
One game.
Anything good in the Wii stuff here?
No, nothing like what I'm looking for.
What are you hunting for?
Pokemon, Pokemon
Oh, wow.
1 and 2, and Punch Out.
That would be awesome.
Family Feud is the favorite game. Fishing.
All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Got 8. Can I find 2 more and just get to an even 10? We'll go Dead Space.
Never played that one.
And this one is sealed, so let's go with this. Sorry, we got your way. I just want to check the cases on them real quick. Oh, he's looking a little rained on. What are you asking on the games in the box here?
What, the Wii?
I mean, and I'm just
Or
curious.
any in general?
Yeah.
The games are $3 each.
Okay, thank you.
Sorry about that.
No, you're okay. I stumped him with that one. Let's see, I can probably find a few here that I need. Hey, how's it going? You sell a lot today? No? Oh yeah, over there? Is it the Nerf guns I think I saw or something like that? Oh, the Pokemon cards, I missed those. Oh, nice. Battle of the Bands. A trophy, you said? Oh, nice. Ooh, it's getting hot out here. All right, I'll grab 2 of these, I guess. Let me make sure they're in there. We got 1, and we got 2. Okay, $5. If you ever need proof that we're thrifting out in the middle of nowhere sometimes, get a load of this ATM on a rickshaw. This thing is hilarious, and that's how you get some cash out in the middle of nowhere, so makes total sense.
Now, folks, if you got a cash or government check in the back of a wagon in the middle of an empty field, well, then you just might be a redneck.
Hey, I see your little box here.
Yeah.
What are you asking on this stuff?
It really just depends. If you want, I'll do the whole box for 20.
Wow. Me personally, I'm just looking at the games in it.
Yeah, that's fine.
And I mean, it's a shame they're like kind of banged up.
Yeah.
But flight stick.
There's a Nintendo game down there.
A Nintendo game.
Yeah, underneath that.
Am I missing it?
Yep, right there.
Oh, that little one. Oh, okay. Fantasy All-Stars for the DS.
I usually do choose a game. But I'll do $3 for both.
Oh, I found another one. Asteroids. Oh, it's empty. Womp womp. False alarm. Oh. Do you have any other empty cases? I mean, if the price,
yeah, I do.
if the price is right, I'll take a look at those too. So I can always try to piece them back together.
Yeah, these 2 are empty, and then I have more in my trunk that I have.
Okay, sure. Oh, of course it fell right in the bag. That little disc went in the bag. There we go. Gosh, these are just so beat up. It's unfortunate. Empty. No luck on the other stuff, I take
sorry.
it? Would you take $3 for this little pile I put together? Yeah. Okay, thank you. All right, friends, 2 bags of games later, and that is a wrap on the Blue Ridge Flea Market. Our first time there for the channel. Not my first time there ever, though, because I've tried to go there a few times now for the channel and just completely struck out. I must have gone on bad days. I must have gone on the wrong days because I had no luck. But today, that place was packed. It was absolutely crowded. I could not believe how many people and vendors there were. It really blew my mind. And then, of course, we walked away, like I said, with 2 freaking bags of miscellaneous stuff. All kinds of weird, random gaming oddities in here. And to me, I think the most wild part, I don't think we spent more than like $3 on anything in this box. Almost all of it was either $1 a piece, $2 a piece, something like that. Now, I don't think there's anything super valuable in here. I honestly have to look some of this stuff up because I really don't know off the top of my head what it's gonna be. But wow, we picked up some stuff that I think is gonna fill out the collection nicely. Some stuff that I didn't have before, like I didn't have Tomb Raider, Underworld, and look at that, you can get 5 free cell phone downloads. So who knows, maybe I'll be downloading 5 things on my cell phone after this.
The fingers you have used to dial are too fat. To obtain a special dialing wand, please mash the keypad with your palm now.
Another $1 game, Jared and Labonte stock car racing, you know, stock car racing game, whatever, but $1. You literally can't beat $1 for a PlayStation game. And then I managed to rescue this copy of Racquetball. It is in rough shape, but it is absolutely better than the other ones that were sitting there. Couldn't leave it behind. Had to salvage this thing and hopefully get it back to a, loving condition after I put it in a nice box protector. So we'll see how that one turns out. The other thing I want to shout out, all those demo discs, which are mixed in here somewhere. I filled out a whole bunch of demo discs that I need for the collection, so that was super cool. Kind of wish you would have haggled a little bit more on them because they are demo discs after all, but we're still getting them less than $3 a piece, so I really can't complain. And then what a freaking turn up this was. We did not know there were games in that place. I asked, The woman was super nice. She pulled them out for me, and $5 for this and that other game we picked up. Like, yeah, it's empty, but we got a case for a Switch game. This will be easy enough to piece back together, I think. And bam, we've got a very valuable addition to the collection on the cheap. But that is not all. I think we have more game hunting to do today. As fun as that was, I think we can do, maybe a few yard sales. Maybe we'll stop off somewhere and find something really cool. Who knows? Either way, my juices are flowing and I want to do more game hunting. So let's get back in the car, get on the road, and see what else we can find today. Oh yeah. Yeah, I saw his landmines as I was walking up. I actually wasn't sure. I was like, where is the yard sale? So I just started driving. I'm a little late, I guess. Hey, buddy. I think that's why they're barking at me, right? They want the treats. Well, do you know if you have any video game stuff floating around? Like Atari, Nintendo, Sega, PlayStation?
I have a Wii.
A what? A Wii? Oh yeah, I'd love to see what you got. If you have games for it too.
I don't know if I have a game, but door.
Do you want to hand it to me? And then
I don't know where
that
it's
might
all
be
in here, but
might be
I know there's
easier
a
for
Wii
you.
in there.
Okay.
I just stop it.
Hey, oh, what's a big old dog?
No, come here. Over here.
Hey, buddy.
Come on.
Hi.
Come on. Let's go.
Hi.
Back in here. Come on.
That's a big pupper.
Yeah. That is years this has been in here.
Yeah. So I'll pull the Wii out first. Oof. I can feel the dirt on it as I'm picking it up.
Like I said, it's been sitting in the garage, like in leaves go in it. I don't know what all is in here.
Oh, what is this little thing? Oh, like a protractor or something.
Yeah.
Well, I think the brake cable goes to the Wii. I'm just trying to find all the Wii stuff mixed in with the other stuff. We got here a credit card.
Oh yeah. That expired in 2016.
All right, no.
To show you.
Yeah, how old this box is. No shopping sprees for us either. So what would you want for the dirty weed?
$2 for everything.
Sold.
Hello, how are you?
Appreciate you pulling that out for me.
$3. There you go.
Thank you. Yeah, I'll get it all cleaned up, see if it works, and hopefully it does.
Hey, don't judge me. I like my game hauls just like I like my dates. Dirty and cheap.
All right, gang, I found a little gazebo here, a spot for us to pull off, get out of the sun, and just take a look at what might be the dirtiest Nintendo Wii I have ever seen. Yeah, missing pieces, covered in filth. They said it was in a tote that literally had leaves and trash and debris getting thrown into it. So I'm really crossing my fingers on this one that Wii console is going to actually work when I get it set up. But what's also weird is it came with 2 sets of cables, so I've now got a spare set of Wii cables as well to go along with the one this set needs, which is actually kind of good news because I need extra cables all the time when I'm testing out consoles. And for $2, the cables alone would have been worth that for me. The power adapters would have been worth that for me. So I had to pull the trigger on this Wii, even if it is filthy. Perfect. That said, knowing how they took care of their Wii, knowing the kind of love and TLC they gave it, I can only imagine there might actually be a game stuck in here still, because I don't think they seemed like the type of people who would put their games away carefully when they were done with them. So I'm really looking forward to getting this one plugged in so I can see if there is, in fact, a bonus game on the inside. But yeah, that said, we've still got a dirty Wii to get home and clean, but there's still more game hunting to go before that point. So let's hit the road again, see what other games we can find, and see what else we can add to this collection, regardless of how filthy it might be. Oh yeah. How's it going? I almost drove by it and I saw the sign. I don't know if you remember me, but I bought games off you the one time, so I figured I'd stop in and see if you had more, and sure enough, you do. A bunch of PS3 stuff. I bought your, I think it was a bunch of Wii stuff you had last time. And I think you also had a console last time too. Speaking of, what's this? Oh, it is for a game. It looks like a PSP thing. Oh yeah, that's definitely PSP. It's got the, interesting. I've never seen this thing before. Ah, it's got the stickers on it. Do you have any room on the prices on these? Okay. Oof, 20 bucks. That'd be cool. That's one I don't have. Top Gun. Don't have the Jewel. NCAA. 40 bucks on Family Guy. Oof. Midway Arcade. Yeah, that's unfortunate. I mean, these are some of these I do need, but the prices are a little steep for me. Any other games in here that I might be missing?
No, that's all I know besides the Slack game.
Gotcha. All right, well, thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day.
You too.
Have a good one. Hey, good morning. Beautiful weather today. Perfect day for some yard sailing. And this place is packed as always. They always seem to have the coolest pile of toys over here. We've got so much to look at. Jurassic Park truck. Wow, that thing is freaking cool looking. But not only that, tons of Marvel stuff. We've got, I think this is Dr. Octopus right here. And the thing that caught my eye, we've got a little handheld down here for Frogger. This thing is interesting. 1981. Wow, that is super vintage for a handheld. 1981. And they're asking $2 on it. I wonder if this thing works. Yeah, super interesting. I mean, I'm sure it's nothing special. I'm sure it's just Frogger jumping across the screen. But, you know, 1981. That is a piece of vintage gaming gold.
This is the new Frogger home video game, Ribbit. It's just like the arcade games, very lifelike. Ribbit. See, you have to hop Frogger past these cars and trucks. Ha, missed. Ribbit. Past the snakes, onto the logs, oh, and the alligators in the river. Ribbit, ribbit, and back home to his lily pad. Phew. Frogger is absolutely riveting. The new Frogger home video game. Bring it back to your pad.
All right. Let's see what we got for the games over here. Mummy, Crazy Taxi, Tokyo Extreme Racer. I haven't seen that one before. Tetris Clone Wars Double Set, Sims 2, Rocksmith and Fisherman's Challenge. What do we got back here? Call of Duty, some Disney stuff, Freak Style. Freak Style for $2, that's pretty cool. Siphon Filter, NCAA 10. Let's see what else we got. Trail Humans Big Willy Unleashed, that's cool. Need for Speed Fishing and Fishing. Man, there's some NES stuff in the box here. Monopoly Jackal, Football, Skater Die, Mario, Blades of Steel. That's neat. I see you've got some of the games marked over here. Can you do a price break if I get a few? Okay, sure. Let me pull a few out. All right, we'll try Sims. Skip that one. I'm gonna try this one. Crazy Taxi, Mummy. What else was in this pile? We got Football, Little Big Planet, Batman. I don't think I have that Batman game. So this is the little pile I grabbed. I wasn't sure if he'd be willing to pull one out of the set from the NES, but
I don't think he would.
I mean, I can put it back if he says no, but yeah, so that's what I'm looking at so far. Yeah, so she's going inside to check if he can do a bulk deal on that stuff. Hopefully he can because he's done it for me before, but this is the perfect opportunity to point out we are getting very close to 100 episodes of Thrifting Throwdown, gang. We are closing in so dang fast on that, and you know I love milestones on this channel. So 100 episodes is going to be a huge milestone for us. I've got some really awesome stuff planned for the 100th episode, so be sure to stay tuned because you definitely don't want to miss that. You want to be here for episode 100 because I've got like 3 or 4 different things planned. I think it's going to be so freaking cool. I'm so excited for it. So yeah, definitely keep in mind and stick around because we are coming up on 100 episodes and it is going to be a blast.
I'm so excited I could just scream.
What was the verdict?
This here has to stay in with the game because there's a guy here. He looked at it. He said he might come back.
Okay, I'll put it back.
And the verdict is add it up and not $5.
$5. Okay. What would the total be? Let's see what we're at here.
Okay, it'll be 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60.
Just noticed the pretty dog over there. Just peeking out the door at us.
64, that'd be 65. So
You're saying 60 even, and we've got how many here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. So that would be, gosh, I'm bad at math. All right, so that's like, I think $6 a game. Could you do 55, which would be an extra 5 off?
yeah, that's what he wants. $5 off.
It's 55 total?
It's up.
Oh, I thought you said it was 60 total.
10, 20, 30,
35,
30,
40,
40, 50,
55.
60.
Yeah, you had said 60. I'm saying, can I do
60,
55?
60.
55. All right, good deal, good deal. Thank you.
It took 7 hours, but we did it. It's done.
All right, gang, out here in the country, and we've got another bag of games to go along with all the stuff we picked up earlier today at that outdoor flea market. Stopping off at one of my favorite yard sales here, picking up a bag of game feels like the perfect way to round out this day of game hunting, especially since we got some super cheap stuff earlier at the flea market, and now I paid up a little bit on this stuff, if I'm gonna be honest. There's honestly some cool titles in here though, like some stuff that I'm really excited about. Siphon Filter, we've got Destroy All Humans, Freak Style Sims 2, Harry Potter, and then we've got Tokyo Extreme Racer, Mummy Returns, Crazy Taxi. Crazy Taxi game's always fun to pick up. Batman, Mafia, Harry Potter, and then Contender, this loose disc, which I haven't seen before. So $55 for the pile, honestly, like a little bit more than what I would want to pay. If I saw this for $20, I'd be thrilled. But like I said, we scored some amazing deals earlier at the flea market, lots of $1 games, so our average for today is very low. But let's get these in the car, get them home so we can take a look at everything we picked up today, because I'm so excited to see where the game collection is after all of our game additions today. Before we do that, a like, a subscribe, and a comment down below would mean the world to me. But aside from that, let's hit the road again, head back to the game room, and take a look at everything that we got. Oh yeah. All right, Dabba Maniacs, back in the game room again here for episode 95 as we take a look at everything we picked up today. Out on the road, out at that flea market on the side of the highway, out at the yard sales. We've got the games, we've got the demo discs, we've got the filthy Wii console that I've cleaned up. All of the spoils of our labors from today laid out in front of us here, and I think we did pretty dang well when you consider the prices that we paid for some of this stuff, because up at that flea market, we literally had so many games that we ended up buying for $1 or less. Literally so many games. I mean, honestly, the most expensive thing we picked up today from that flea market was definitely the demo discs, because they came in just under $3 a piece or something like that. So yeah, I mean, we really knocked it out of the park in terms of value today. And you can see some of the stuff we picked up looked really rough. Like this racquetball box looked completely thrashed out at the flea market, but once I boxed it up here, it actually looks really nice, and it's gonna look good on the shelf as well. So we were able to rescue some stuff, and we also did it on the cheap, just the way we like to do it. So let's talk about some of our highlights here, because we've got that filthy Wii console, cleaned it up, fired it up, tested it out, works like a charm. Kind of shocking that it didn't have a game on the inside, because like I said, they really seem like the type who didn't put their games away correctly, but tested it out. This thing is running, ready to go, ready to flip. I do have some side panels that I need to put on this thing still, but other than that, it is golden and ready to go. Wonderful. And probably the best part, since I got it for $2, obviously it's almost 100% profit, but also it came with 2 sets of cables, and some of them look like they've never been used. So I really don't know what the heck was going on there, how they ended up in a situation where they had the dirtiest Wii I've ever seen, 2 sets of cables, no games. Like, I'd love to know that story at some point.
From the makers of the brave little toaster comes an all-new animated tale for the whole family. Wee is an orphaned Wii console that just wants to find a new home. Alone and filthy, Wee is ready to give up and power down for the last time. Until he meets a lucha game hunter who cleans him up, finds him a brand new home, and teaches him the value of friendship. You won't want to miss My Dirty Wii in theaters this holiday season.
But yeah, that filthy Wii isn't the only awesome thing we picked up today, because we got so many games. Destroy All Humans, for example, you see it playing there in the background. Big Willie Unleashed. Have never played that before, so I'm going to check this one out and see how it is. But yeah, we've got Elder Scrolls Morrowind, probably one of my favorite pickups from today. I love Morrowind, I love the Elder Scrolls series, and we're looking at the Platinum Hits version of the Game of the Year edition. And just that little quirk, the fact that it's the Platinum Hits of the Game of the Year edition, it does have a little bit more value than other copies of Morrowind, so that is pretty dang cool. Oh, what else do we have here? One of the things I wanted to mention was that NBA Street Home Court. That thing actually is like a $15 or $20 game. Anytime I see those weird sports titles, I always think they might be a little bit more valuable because people sometimes sleep on those. Got the Xbox One games, got a bunch of PS2 stuff, including Sims 2, some Harry Potter, Crazy Taxi. Who doesn't love Crazy Taxi? Honestly, that is one I'm gonna have to boot up soon. So much fun. Took a chance on Tokyo Extreme Racer Zero. Didn't have that one in the collection, so I'm curious to see how that one plays. We got The Mummy Returns with Brendan Fraser on the front here. There he is, everyone's favorite. And then closing it out, we've got awesome PS1 titles here in a bunch of different states of disrepair, so I'm gonna have to piece those back together. That fat stack of demo discs that I mentioned, Super Mario Brothers Wii, and the creme de la creme, the empty case of Mario Tennis Aces. Obviously, I wish the game was in there. That would be a much better score, but getting this thing so cheaply, I can piece it back together and I'll end up with a complete game, and I'll end up with it at a great price. So I'm always thrilled about that. So that does about wrap it up for the things we picked up today, but new challenger, because I have a bag of bonus games.
Bonus games.
So it was actually Memorial Day weekend or something like that. I went to a flea market and I was like, man, it's gonna be awesome. You know, everyone's off. There's gonna be so many people here selling stuff, and I was completely wrong. The flea market was dead as a doorknob. It was a total bust. But one of the things I was able to find there was this entire pile of Intellivision games. And even better, I got them at a great price. This entire stack of games here, you're not gonna believe this. I paid $5 for all of these games. Yeah, seriously, I can't believe it either, but when I walked up, they were all in a big pile, smashed, and just looked like crap. And the guy was like, oh, those are my games. You can take them all for $5. And I was like, okay, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to pass on that deal. But granted, I was like, okay, maybe there's 2 or 3 I can salvage from this or something like that. But honestly, when I got them home, got them boxed up, they really do look kind of great. Like, they look like they are holding up pretty well. And I've got one here out of the box, so you can see the difference. Like, the bottoms are pushed in, they're really beat up, but, you know, they look great in the plastic, so what can I say? These are gonna stick around on the shelf for a while. And you know, one of the reasons I actually like these is basically for the cover art. I mean, I'm never gonna play these Intellivision games, I don't think, considering I don't even have an Intellivision console yet. But how cool and vintage and retro are these cover arts on these things? I mean, granted, they look nothing like the games. They could be considered basically false advertising, but at the same token, they are so freaking cool to look at. I wanna flip through a few of these for you. I mean, the sports ones, we're not going to waste too much time on those because those are, you know, pretty common. But, you know, Space Battle, that is cool looking. Very much in that 60s, 70s, like, space theme, space race sort of era. But then you get the back of the box for contrast, and it's a few little blips. So funny. But yeah, looking through the pile here, we've got Sub Hunt with some submarines. That seems dope. Sea Battle, sticking with that water theme. Frog Bog, which of the pile is honestly the most valuable. This is probably a $20 game or something like that. Frog Bog of all things, but I gotta say, that is a realistic looking frog, so once again, great cover art on this thing. Closing it out here, we've got Triple Action with the 3-in-1. Star Strike, another awesome space themed thing that almost looks like the Death Star getting blown up, or well, actually maybe it's Earth getting blown up. Oh my god, hit the floor!
We lost it all, but what we left behind was so much worse.
Get it? We were getting blown up. I hope that joke tracks, but either way, we've got Las Vegas, poker and blackjack, rounding things out here for the Intellivision stuff. So dang cool. And again, $5. I literally can't complain about a stack of $5 games. But there you have it. There is the total haul for today. That is a wrap on episode 95. The only thing we have to do now is throw that collection on the screen so you can see exactly where the total is as we march our way to 3,500 games. We're closing in on that milestone very quickly, just like we're closing in on the milestone for 100 episodes of Thrifting Throwdown. Seriously, I'm making this the biggest milestone this channel has ever had. I'd love it if all the subscribers, everyone who's not subscribed, anyone who's any interest in game hunting, I want you to be there for episode 100 because I have some amazing things planned. So seriously, stay tuned for more information on that in the coming episodes, but I'm just gonna say I am so dang excited for episode 100. But yeah, aside from that, if you're not a subscriber, hit that dang subscribe button, please, and join my tag team because game hunting is way more fun with friends. And while you're doing that, a like always helps the channel. It helps grow this tag team by letting people know it's a video worth checking out. And lastly, I always ask you to comment down below because I love chatting with you in the comments and at the live premieres for my videos. I always have a blast. You're so friendly, you're so knowledgeable, and I learn things all the time. So I definitely love interacting with you in the comments down below. Of course, if you're craving more El Dabsterero, in addition to the 94 other episodes of this series, we also have a bunch of different social media sites. So be sure to check out El Dabsterero on your social media platform of choice. You get behind the scenes stuff, you get pictures of my thrift hauls before I turn them into videos, all kinds of great stuff, so definitely check me out on social media. Lastly, I just want to remind you the best thrifts of the day are coming up any moment, so don't go anywhere or you will miss the best thrifts of the day. And today, it literally could be anything in this pile, so it will be a shock, I am sure. But that's about all for now. I had a blast and I hope you did too. Parting is such sorrow, but I must bid you adieu. Until next time, keep on thrifting. Oh yeah.
I'll pull the Wii out first. Oof. I can feel the dirt on it as I'm picking it up.